So this is the simulation part. That is the last part of this tutorial. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate your time for learning. Shows that you appreciate the course and you endeavor to learn this. Thank you so much. So for this last chapter, you have the simulation here. This is the code for the top pipeline cipher. This is the top. So here we combine all the different parts together, and then this is what it's going to look like. But let's dive in and see what it actually looks like within. So it looks a bit complicated, right? Let me zoom out. So what I've basically done here is, remember they said if you have 10 rounds, that you are going to perform those 4 functions 9 times. Then on the 3rd round, you are not going to use the add round key. That's what they said. You won't use the add round key for the 10th round. So that's why here we have 9 rounds here. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this is the 10th round. This is the, they are usually 4 together, but here we have 3, excluding this 1, 2, 3 here. We've excluded the add round key. So because we use the add round key initially to start the operation, this is the key expansion. Remember we treated it, so I will zoom in now so you see. Remember, these are the 9 rounds. So one thing we find out about these rounds is they actually feed into each other. Let me show you what I mean by feeding into each other. The input from one round goes, the output from one round, let me start from the beginning. This is one of the rounds. So the output of this round goes as input to the next round, then the same. The output of this one goes as input here, then again it's still the same here. So you can imagine that each of the rounds produces an already scrambled data, and you're not taking the scrambled data as input to another, and so scrambling it the more. So you're scrambling this data 10 different times. 10 different times. So that is why the AES is a very strong encryption tool up till today. So this is what essentially the round does. So for the output of one round is an input to the next round, the output of one round input to the next round, up to the last round. Then again, let's see this. I want to show you how we use the key expansion, because it's very separate on its own. Remember, the key expansion was what multiplied our keys. It took our 128-bit key, multiplied it by 10, and produced 1280 bits of keys. So see where they all came out from, and they were fed into each of the rounds. So the new different multiple keys were fed into the rounds. So you can imagine how scrambled this whole shit is. So this is the scrambling, the AES scrambling tactics. Then when I took it as a sub-circuit, this is what it looks like. Very wonderful, isn't it? Looking very simple here. So for us going this far, let's see how our circuit works. So here I'm going to add my cipher key. Let me add random data here. I missed something. I'll still add it. Let me add my cipher key. So let me add the plain text. The same for here. Same for here. Here. And here. So let's start the simulation by saying, oh, we are supposed to have the ticks enabled. So let me go back. So when I select that the cipher key is valid, that is my key, then I select that the data in is valid. Then at this point it's going through the rounds. Let's keep an eye on this valid out also and know when the rounds complete. So I remember I told you the higher the base of the AES, the slower it is. So this is 125 at, okay, you can see the output is out. So let me see the frequency we're operating at. No, let me check here. We're operating at 4 Hz, as you can see here. So I'm going to reset this and turn up the frequency higher, and let's see what's going to happen. So it's back to 0. So let me actually increase this frequency to the highest, and let's see if it can beat the speed. 4.1 kilohertz. Oh no, let me go down. I think my logic sim is hanging because it already have enough on it. Okay, so that's just it. I will have to conclude here. So you've seen how I did the demonstration. So thank you so much for being part of this. I still have more to say. So thank you so much. If there is any question, you can leave a comment for me. Then when you go to the site, go to the reference. I'm going to update the reference, so you'll be able to see some of the project zip here. If you didn't see it yet, you can also send me an email. I will send it to you. Thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you. Welcome. Subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.